Hi beautiful stars, welcome to my channel. So I added a new listing to my shop because I work with a lot of you that want to manifest a lot of prosperity in your business. And one of the new projects that I'm working on with angels is all about manifesting our prosperity, our abundance, our blissful life. And I absolutely love the energy of 2022. I know there has been a roller coaster energy, like Mercury retrograde, kind of threw things at our face so we could look at them and kind of like, okay, make peace with the things that we need to make peace with, let go. And then, what's the next? A lot of us had moments that we were like, I'm not going to do this anymore. And then, things started to get better, reconciliation energies, making peace, compromise. And you're like, okay, we came to a compromise. We could do this. So while all this was going on, Spirit's like, Daisy, you need to share some of the rituals that you do for yourself. And what happens is that when I create these rituals that I do for myself, co-create, because some of them, I have a lot of books that I study. I have a lot of ancient magic that I work with, a lot of divine magic that I work with, and just Spirit always tells me, like, you guys notice, for those of you that come to my YouTube channel all the time, when we do a live and I do readings for you all, Spirit usually gives you your rituals, right? They tell you, what should you do, what alchemy, what manifestation, what magic you should work with in order to manifest the desirable outcome. And it happens in most, if not all, of my readings. Sometimes when it's like basic, like on a specific question and stuff, then I try to, connect with Spirit in order to answer your question. But when you come to me for a general, they usually give you advice on, different rituals and things to take advantage on. With that being said, I created the 7-figure income ritual. And it's really cool because if you guys got my Angel Magic book, so the Angel Magic book has 7 different, I'm pretty positive, like 6 or 7 different rituals. And all of the first rituals are unblocking, clearing, forgiving, letting go. And you're like, well, when am I going to manifest? And then the last ritual, is the manifestation. So what happens is that sometimes we are blocked, right, from manifesting certain things. This could be low vibrational energies that your people around you are sending you, or this could be your own fear, closing the doors because you feel like you can't manifest this because you feel like you don't deserve it, because a lot of people is like, oh, I want this, but then you get certain signs and certain affirmations and just kind of little action steps that you have to take, and then you freak out and you hold back. Well, maybe I'm not ready. So, manifesting is all about emotion, energy, and being ready, right? So that's why I say to take your time, to have patience with what you are trying to manifest. I'm not telling you, hey, only try to manifest this amount of money, or only try to manifest, this little house or this old car. I would never tell you to do anything less than. What I express to you is start with something that you are comfortable with. I mean, by far, if you're comfortable with $1 million, then go for it. But then, sometimes you're like, yeah, I want $1 million. But then when you see yourself, like, and here's a perfect example. How many of you guys have looked at, I think it's on HGTV, those people that win the lottery and like X amount of years later, they've lost it all, or they can't handle it and their life just becomes very negative. So, they manifested this lottery, or they won this prize, and they're not happy. Like, the money doesn't make them happy. So manifesting is about happiness, right? It's about connecting with your bliss. It's about doing things that you desire and doing things that you love. It's not just about, well, I'm going to be happy when I have this. You have to start where you are and look at what makes you happy now, and then things will fall into place. And I created this very simple yet extremely powerful ritual because I wanted to open a certain doorways for you all to make manifesting so much easier. Now, I showed you those 3 little bags. So what happens is you get the first one that you want to start with is called Arrase con Todo. I've been working a lot with this energy, and if you listen to what it means in Spanish, arrase is like capture all, or you know, it's almost like clearing. It's like arrase con todo. You're clearing your path. It's completely clarity. It's almost like just think about yourself in the middle of a really you know, big pasture of grass, right? Let's think very positive. You're in a big pasture of grass and you can't see which way to go. So if si tú arrasas means if you, let's say you get a weed eater or a lawnmower or whatever it is, and you start to cut down, right, around you, so you could see, so you could clarify, so you could know what to do next, where to walk to, right? So that is the main aspect of this energy. So I wrote, you receive the Arrase con Todo oil and candles to unblock your wealth. This will release all blocks of your prosperity. And of course, I tell you about the video. Now, you will get this with a little oil, and I always add crystals. The crystals that you get, like the packages vary because Spirit will tell me, okay, don't send them a black candle, send them a white candle. Don't send them a white candle, send them a red candle. You know, send them Archangel Michael candle. So your candles are going to vary, okay? What you get, know that Spirit aligned it with what you need. Now, I'm showing you the least expensive one. So they come in, because this is a kit. So I recommend that you do the Arrase con Todo on a dark moon energy. Now, you're wondering, what is the dark moon? So the dark moon is when there is no moon, right? So I see the dark moon as in right after the full moon, when the full moon has come to its complete closing, and you look up in the sky and there's no moon. Of course, you could look it up, you know, Google it, and you will find the different dates and all that good stuff. But you could do this anytime. Like if you're in a dire need, you get this package, please just get to it, you know. But I do have different kits. So let's say you want to do this month, and I'm going to do it again next month, you know, because unfortunately, you know, especially like I always share you guys my personal experience. I work with a lot of energies, you know, I have a lot of people around me, a lot of energies. I have people that don't like me, you know, people that envy my work and my prosperity and, you know, where I come from. So, you know, we're always going to battle, you know, and that's why I always say, keep your secrets to yourself. Like, I don't share a lot of, like, you know, I'm not the YouTuber that's like, oh, look at all what I got. I'll show you things that I manifested, things that I'm blissful for. I'm a minimalist in the aspect that I'm very simple, like things that make me happy. Might not be what makes you happy. You know, I'm super happy in a 3-bedroom. You know, it's people that want a 5-bedroom, you know, 6 bathrooms, you know, and cascading waterfalls, you know. So your happiness and my happiness are not going to be the same, right? You know, so when you get the candle, you want to write, what do you feel is your major block, right? Now, you want to scribe it on the candle. Let me see, I have like little scribing pencils. So you want to grab your candle, and you could just say debt, right? You could write debt, you know, you want to clear debt. Or you could say negativity, you could write lower vibrations. Anything that you feel, you know, blocks, you can write blocks that you feel is causing the chaos in your life, right? And then what I like to do, and you will get some pieces of brown petition paper. Now, don't overthink this. Even though I do energize these little papers that you get, every paper that you get, I add a lot of energy to, because I had sun and moon energy. I tend to sometimes spray them. I don't overspray them because then you won't be able to write on them. But I'll add certain powders, certain herbs, just to keep the vibration to these petitions very positive. So you want to grab your little petition, and you want to write what you are letting go? What are you releasing? Because this is a release. The first step is releasing the blocks. And you want to get, you could get a black marker, you could get a red marker, whatever you want. And then you want to write whatever you scribed on your candle. Let's say that you just want to write in general negativity. You know, sometimes we hold ourselves back with our negative thoughts. So you could write negative thoughts. Fears. Sometimes we hold ourselves back more. Actually, 85% of the individuals that I work with, their main objectives in life are fear-based. You know, especially that I work with a lot of, you know, relationships. I gotta take this off because I'm making so much noise with it. So, you know, you could be blocked by your own fears, you know, so, or procrastination, you know, like anything that you feel, you know, I want you to really, this is not like, all I'm gonna do is fast. The more you take your time with yourself, you know, and that's why I like to create these videos, so I could really share with you. Magic is beautiful, but you have to take your time for it, you know. Don't be rushed, you know. Do it at a time that you know that you could sit down and take care of your needs, you know. Like I said, I love full moon energies, dark moon energies, but don't wait, you know, or look it up, you know, connect with a moon that you feel is your favorite moon, that you're going to connect with her and ask her to cleanse and clear you. You know, you could call Archangel Michael. I work so much with Archangel Michael. Actually, I'm planning to start Archangel Michael classes because one of my beautiful on-call clients, I have a few of you guys that's talking about, you know, working with the angels and, you know, working specifically with like Archangel Michael. And I absolutely love working with Archangel Michael. So you could connect with him when you, because like I said, you know, you might get an Archangel Michael candle. Usually my Archangel Michael candles are like blue or red, and they have like blue and purple glitter, or blue and red glitter, or blue and like an orange, like a burnt orange glitter. I do the blue because of the cobalt blue energy of Archangel Michael. For instance, this one is a black candle. I love black in a lot of things for manifesting, especially on blocking. When you're feeling a block or clear, I love working with the energy of black. And then I added silver because silver is the color of prosperity. So it's like a yin yang energy of clearing your, you know, your fortune, clearing, so you could attract wealth. So at the same time, I feel like the black cleanses and clears the prosperity. So once you do that, you want to get your Arrase con Todo oil, and you're going to open it up, and you're going to bless your petition. In the name of the Father and the Son, Holy Spirit. You could bless your petition however you want. I know people that do stars. You do your star, see? So however you want, and you want to bless your candle and hold that thought, that feel that energy of release. You know, I want you to see Archangel Michael's cobalt blue energy around you. Something that I do also for cleansing and clearing, and you know, I meditate every single day. So depending on what I feel I need, I'll lay down on my bed, or sometimes I'm in my secret space and I'll just sit, and I will see Archangel Michael with this huge vacuum just absorbing all of the toxins. If I feel like a lower vibration, I see this vacuum just taking all of this toxic energy, negative energy, lower vibrational frequencies, and this vacuum just consuming all of these dark energies, and I send it all into the black hole until Judgment Day, or to be transmuted into positive energy. Because, you know, not everybody, you know, I work with people and I see, like, you know, I look at them, and sometimes it's not that they're evil, it's just that they're lost or confused, or their upbringing has not been the best. So you have to always see at a larger scale through forgiving eyes, you know, especially when you want to live in bliss. You cannot hold on to, you know, low vibration energy. They did this to me. The reason I am in this way is because they did this to me. Okay, so look at that, you know, write it down. When you have these major releases, you know, that is a whole other ritual that, you know, I share a lot of different rituals. You know, you want to connect with, you know, a major unblocking. I do full moon releases in my for my clients every month. So you might want to do something massive like that. This is just to get you, you know, simple, powerful, get you going. So once I am ready that I did all this, I will put the petition under the candle. I will light the candle. Now, the great thing with the oil is that you're going to have this little oil with you for a while. And what I like to do with it is, especially the week that I'm working on the unblocking, because this candle is going to last you, especially that you're going to snuff it. Remember, these candles have a lot of energy. You don't want to leave these candles alone because some of them have herbs, the glitter, so they could easily, you know, catch on fire. You do not want to leave this alone. Another great thing that you do, I don't have it here, is get yourself a metal tin, because if, let's say that you do leave the room, at least if it's on the metal tin, it has a less chance of causing a horrible fire. Never leave your candles unattended. Never, never. First, you need to be around this energy because this is unblocking you. So try to be in the same room. Another great thing that you could do with this is a bath. Add a sea salt bath, you know, Epsom salt, coarse sea salt. You could add your arrase con todo oil to the bath. I would counterclockwise release, because you're releasing, right? You're pushing away. So state everything, you know, put your hand in the bath and counterclockwise, everything that you want to release and let go. And you could write your petition, and you could light your candle when you get in the bath, you know, in your bathtub, and stay there and use all this arrase con todo energy to just let go. Once you're out of the bathtub, even if the candle still has some energy, I would throw it away. I would snuff it or blow it out, however you want to do it, because now you're throwing it away. If you're using it in your house, you're coming to it every day, you're anointing it every day, you know, you're going to keep the petition, then you could keep it with you. Once the candle finishes, you could burn your petition again in a metal tin or a cauldron, or if you have a bonfire outside, you know, fire safety is very important. Us witches, we know all about it. And we've had plenty of mishaps. We could tell you stories. But, you know, if you're in a small space, if you're underage, definitely, like, get your parents, you know, involved. You do not want to do this alone. All right, so that's the arrase con todo. Now, the next energy, I'm going to put this over here. The next energy is the abre camino. So abre camino is opening the doors. Now, the abre camino oil is really beautiful. I absolutely love the scent. It has a 7 powers energy. It has archangel energy, because now, oh, I love the smell. Now that you cleared, right? You cleared, you're cleansed, your vibrations heightened. Now it's a fresh new week. I would recommend this to do this. Like, you could do the arrase con todo on a Saturday. Saturday is a great day, but again, align with the moons, like, you know. But if you're just doing it like on a week, you know, oh, I want to do this on Saturday, you know, Saturday is a great time to do unblockings and clearings. The opening of the doors, you want to try to do this either on a Sunday or on a Monday. Sunday, of course, the energy of the sun, which is a lot of vibrant energy, opening up the third eye, you know, aligning with, you know, the vitamin D, the cleansing, not the cleansing, energized energy. The sun gives you a lot of positive energy. or you could do it on a Monday. Monday, I know a lot of people don't like Monday. I absolutely love Mondays. Mondays are like the beginning of the new week. Sunday's usually my off day, my, hey, I'm gonna watch TV with my husband or hang out with my husband. And then Mondays, I'll usually do some work in the morning. Sometimes I'll go to the parks. You know, it's a lot of like really positive new beginnings energy. So you want the Abre Camino to be on the energy of a new moon, or, you know, a crescent moon, you know, something about the beginning, about the opening of the doors. Very, very positive frequency and energy. I absolutely love this. And the candle that I will be sending with you are probably be the blue moon magic candles. Now, in 2020, Hallow Eve of 2020, I made a huge batch of the blue moon oil. I did not sell this oil because I use it for my spiritual tools. So being able to add these really, really powerful energies to the tools that I use for myself, and of course that I bless, you know, to, you know, for you all, it is extraordinary. And of course I add the blue glitter because that's the energy that I want in manifesting. And then this is the 7 powers, the Abre Camino, you know, the opening of the doors oil. And here now you want to open up the frequency of emotions, right? So what you're gonna do with this energy is you are going to state your gratitude, because once you finish with the arrase con todo, you know, that clearing, you want to now ready yourself, ready your energy. So you want to become giddy, you want to become emotionally connected with what it is that you desire. Of course, this is a 7-figure income ritual, so I'm going to kind of paint it for you around that. So for me, when I'm doing my prosperity for my business, because my, you know, my spiritual business is, you know, how I make my living. So I like to think about my blessings, being able to wake up whenever I want, being able to, and if you want to think, like, that's where I'm at, right? Let's say you're not there. Let's say that you're still working in your 9 to 5. So your Abre Camino, opening of the doors, you want it to see, you know, when you do this ritual, see yourself in front of a door, a beautiful door. I would see the door in a beautiful golden color, because you're opening the door to your prosperity, to your 7-figure income, right? And you want to see the door opening filled with light energy. And you want to look inside of this door and see that income, that prosperity, whether it is your career, promotions, whether it is your business. However, I don't say this for gambling. I do have gambling rituals and oils. This is more of manifesting, you know, your livelihood, manifesting your purpose, doing things that you absolutely love, and then, you know, being able to prosper from it. So as you veer into the door, I want you to sit in the sacred space, and I want you, once again, you will get one of your petition papers, and you will then write, I am grateful for my, and then if you're, let's say if you're not making a lot of money, you could write, I'm grateful for my 6-figure income or my 7-figure. You know, always take it another notch. Some people like to look things at short term. For example, I am grateful for my let's see, my prosperous spiritual business. Because right now you're opening the doors of gratitude, and you're writing in the I am in present form. You do not want to write things like, I am grateful I am debt free, because you're still calling in debt. You want to say, I am grateful that I am wealthy. I'm grateful that I pay all my bills. I'm grateful that I'm able to buy all the things that I need and all the things that I desire. I am grateful that I want for nothing. I'm grateful that I'm universally favored. You know, you want to write in present form things that you're grateful for now. You know, even though that we are manifesting for tomorrow, we are, the universe, you know, divine magic is all about in present form, because now is the only thing that is real. Yesterday already passed, and the future is always going to be in the future. Tomorrow is always tomorrow. So you have today, and I really want you to grasp that magic, because that is physical magic. That is aligning your physical reality with the next dimension, because right now you're creating what you desire. So you're opening up the doors in gratitude, because you see, we're asking, but we're not, right? We're grateful. I am grateful for my prosperous spiritual business. And then of course, the same thing, you want to anoint and bless your petition. It has some beautiful lavender. I am so grateful for my prosperous spiritual business. I am truly grateful for my prosperous spiritual business. And just hold on to that energy. In the same thing, you want to anoint your candle. I am so grateful for my prosperous spiritual business. I'm so grateful for my prosperous spiritual business. And then you're going to light your candle, and then you're going to sit there and just see that beautiful door opening up to your prosperity, to your business, to your promotion, to however you see your 7-figure income. And just sit there. And this is a ritual that I want you to really do for a few days. Really, you know, and you could use like manifesting energies. You could do it at 1:11 p.m. You know, you could do it at 2:22, 3:33, 4:44, 5:55. There's so many energies during the day that you could sit and do this. It doesn't have to take a lot of time. You know, a couple minutes that you take every day for, let's say, 3 or 4 days. Because this is, I recommend that you do this ritual, that these 3 different doors of magic that you're working on, you do throughout the month. Take 1 week to do the arrase con todo, so you could really be cleansed and cleared, you know. And if you do the bath, let me tell you, that is the best, because you're working with the element of water. You're sitting in that beautiful energy, and then the salts are taking out any negative toxins from your body, from your auras, and just see all of that go down the drain. What I like to do is, once I'm done with my bath, I like to then shower. I like to let the shower cleanse and clear me, so that all that was already taken down by the bath goes down the drain. And when you do this is another thing. You could add this to a spray. You could add this. I like to use PowerPoints, right? So I like to tap. I'm truly happy and grateful now that I have manifested my 7-figure income. I'm truly happy and grateful now that I've manifested my 7-figure income. And then you do that energy, you know, your hands are all about manifesting. You could do the same tapping. We're going to be doing a lot of manifesting. That's why I recommend that you guys subscribe to my channel, to like, to become a Patreon, because Patreons always get so much magic in the manifesting principles that I'm constantly sharing. I think weekly I've been sharing new manifesting principles this month. It's just so much magic that happens here. You know, I absolutely love co-creating with the universe and then sharing these with you. Once, so this one you're not gonna burn. What I like to do with this is I like to fold it towards me, and then I like to put under my pillow, because see, now you're, you know, it's full of beautiful magical oil, so there's a lot of energy in your petition. It of course is oily, so if you want, you have this little baggie You could put it in there and put it under your pillow to bring in the energy of lucid dreaming. The dream realm brings a lot of confirmations. You know, if you have confirmations, there'll be a dream of maybe dreaming with an animal that represents, you know, manifestation over what you're desiring. It could be the manifestation itself. You know, I've had people dream about things that they wanted and seeing it in a dream. That's such a beautiful and empowering confirmation of seeing it in a dream. Now, the last ritual, I sent the Divine Providence prayer. I've sent the signal of money. I'm sorry. Well, I usually ship this in the US. I don't like to do a lot of international shipping because it's such a pain in the buttocks. But yeah. And then, whoops, sorry. You got my liquid luck. It's a liquid luck oil. Now, this oil has a very sweet scent. It's not my favorite. I will be very honest. Even though I do add patchouli to it, I absolutely love patchouli. It's still the manifesting oil, the liquid luck oil tends to be a little sweet. It has like a sweet scent to it. So, you will get, more likely than not, a green candle, a silver candle, or a gold candle. So all depends what spirit. Now this is when you want to state the intention. Okay, again, you could do this. I believe it or not, I love working with the full moon for intentions. Of course, the new moon is also amazing, and my favorite is the crescent moon. But money day is the energy of Wednesdays and Thursdays are the best days to manifest prosperity. So if you do it on a Wednesday or Thursday, try to connect with the 555 energy, because 5 is the numeric value of prosperity. And then of course you're going to have your little petition. Now this one is going to take a little more work. So here now you want to state, and I think I sent a check as well. So here you want to state what you desire. Now, when I write my checks, whoa, I just made a disaster. A lot of prosperity. Okay, so when I write my checks, I like to write them, of course, to myself. So I'll say paid through the order of Daisy and my last name. I like to write the date of manifestation. I like to give my manifestation a deadline. So right now, as I'm doing this, we're in February. So I'm going to say March 30th, 2022. And I would like to manifest. Let's think. And when you're manifesting, you want to manifest things that you know that are feasible, okay? Because this way the energy is easy flowing. So you want to manifest a number that you're comfortable with. And you know, this is just, you know, just as a universe writing its check to you. Okay? And then you want to sign it. The signature comes from who's going to pay you. So in my case will be my spiritual business. Divine Providence. All right. And then you could write for spiritual business. What I do. Now, of course, there's too much oil there. Then you would bless it with your manifesting liquid luck oil. Sorry. All right. I like to do that, and then I like to bless my checks with the oil. Now, this check I like to keep either in my journal or on my altar. I do have a prosperity altar that I share with my Patreons because I work the prosperity energy with Patreon. Sorry. And then I do the same thing with the Divine Providence $sign. I will write, I like to use the same frequency. So I am grateful that by March 30th, 2022, a deposit of $10,000 has entered my, and then I'll write the name of my bank. Thank you. Now this is for me, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. And again, I like to bless it. Blessing my prosperity. Okay, and then I do the same thing in my petition. Now my petition, it's a little different. Because in my petition, I have oil everywhere, guys. Try not to make this mess because the writing's going to be crazy. I am grateful for the over 10,000 deposited into my account. Thank you. Amen. I like to close it with amen. You could say so it is. It is so. So it's a blessing. So to be, and again, you want to bless. And meanwhile, this whole time that I'm doing this, the flow, I could see this money coming into my bank account. I could see, I could feel the vibration. I could feel the frequency. I could feel the energy. I'm going to write it over here because there's oil everywhere. So behind your Divine Providence prayer, I will write the same thing. I am grateful for the deposit of over $10,000 into my bank account. Amen. I will write it. And then we're going to say the Divine Providence prayer. O Divine Providence, I ask not for more riches, but more wisdom with which to make wiser use of the riches you have blessed me with from birth, consisting in the power to control and direct my own mind to whatever ends I may desire. And while I'm doing that, I'm getting the oil and I'm rubbing it into my hands. O Divine Providence, I ask not for great riches, but greater wisdom with which to make wiser use of the riches that you have blessed me with from birth, consisting in the full control over my mind to direct it to whatever ends I may desire. And I put it here. Now this becomes my prosperity altar. So now this is different because this you're going to keep until you manifest what you're manifesting. And you're going to scribe the amount on your candle. For example, my amount was 10,000, 10,000. Your account, 10 million, 10 million. Whatever it is, 1 million, 2 million, 1,000, $500, whatever it is. I like to keep these to myself. The reason I don't share the prosperity altar on YouTube is because it's a working altar. And like I said, I don't want any low vibrational people come by, because I do have people on YouTube that'll say, you know, stupid things. And I don't want that energy over my beautiful Patreons. So the same thing for you. Keep your little altar. See how simple it is? Your little altar. Light the candle every time that you're around. Now, I like to visualize my prosperity. I like to visualize, you know, because I see the things that I'm going to purchase, right, for my spiritual shop every single month. I like to, you know, go to my supplier and kind of like walk through, and I get new ideas, and oh my, I love this. I know my clients will like this. And, you know, I love doing that. It makes me very happy. So when you are really kind of like driven and passionate about what you do, manifesting becomes so much easier. This oil is amazing. You start attracting. So you see, I already have it. It's all over my hand. So you're going to start attracting that beautiful, beautiful energy. Something else that I do is that I'll put my oils in a little spray bottle. I sell cleansing and clearing bottles with moon waters in my Etsy shop. You guys, I know that Dollar Tree now has those little spray bottles. All you have to add, just add some tap water to it. Put your little oils. I don't recommend that you put like the little things because they do get stuck in the little spray and then it stops working. So see, like example, these are the Zoom mists, which I love, love, love. And this bottle stopped, the spray stopped working because you see it has a lot of little things. And now I just have to open it up because the water that's in there is beautiful. You could add crystals to your spray bottle, and you could use this to just kind of mist. Where's your business? You know, do you work from a computer? You know, it's, you know, your office space, like wherever your business, you want to have your little oil, you know. Another thing that some of my clients do is they'll, you know, once the oil dries up, they'll put their check like in their wallet. You know, I like to put in my journal because I go to my journal every day to look at my spiritual messages. I like to come back and write what I have manifested. I like to add pictures. So I'm very kind of dedicated to my manifesting. Very, very dedicated. So very simple ritual. So many things that you could do with it. And just kind of go with the flow. I mean, this one's a little messy because I spilled the oil everywhere. And you can see that I spilled the oil everywhere and there's still so much oil in there. So yeah, you will get all of those 3 little baggies like I showed you. And of course I send you the little printable. I talk about wearing your oils when you need to clear and block. I talk about adding over here so you can see this. And, you know, sometimes you might want to, I recommend that you do arrase con todo first, then the opening of the doors, and then the prosperity. But let's say that you get your package and you're going to go to a promotion tomorrow, a job interview tomorrow, then by all means, grab your liquid luck, because that is the point. The point of this oil is that it aligns and synchronizes the energies to bring you that universal favor. So every time you wear this oil, you are a magnet to your desires. So this is like really, really beautiful and positive energy. Thank you all for watching. I hope this brings a lot of light and insight, and just I want to hear about your manifestations. I want to hear how the beautiful things that you've been able to realize, the dreams and desires and intentions that you have physically witnessed. I send you love and light, and I will talk to you soon.